Hi, it's Cydney O'Sullivan from MsIndependence.com and the National Association of Women in Business, which is NAWIB.com. And I am a very seasoned entrepreneur. I started my own business when I was about 12 years old. I think was my first business. Okay, maybe I was 14. But it's been kind of a lifetime thing for me. I've always worked for entrepreneurs or had my own businesses. And when I met DC Cordova of Money in You, she said to me, "Have you done the Money in You course?" I thought, what would I need to know? I've done it all. So I decided to go, though, because I'm always open to learning, and it was fantastic. You know, the other day I was actually sitting with another friend of mine who's also a seasoned entrepreneur, and she had done it in the States, and I had done it over in Australia, and we were talking about the massive breakthroughs we had while we were doing Money in You. I wish I could just tell you about the games that you play, because there was some incredible learnings that came out of it. And if I told you, though, I would spoil the surprise. So if you haven't done the course, definitely find out where there's one in your local area, or even get on a plane and go and do it. The things that you learn are really, it's indescribable. You know, the very first game, I actually was one of the biggest losers. And when I got up to talk about my experience, because the facilitator actually said, "Who were these losers?" Okay? I actually got up and he said, "What did you learn?" And I went, "I learned a lesson that is going to be worth millions of dollars to me. In fact, has already cost me millions of dollars in my career. And since then, I've made sure that I put the right team around me. And now my success is better than ever, more wholesome than ever. And life is a joy, because when you're working with the right people, when you have the right team, everything just comes so much easily, but so much more easily, if you'll excuse my English." And what else can I say about Money in You? Just the personal breakthroughs. Like, one of the things that I really was surprised about was how, if you don't give people structure and rules, they'll actually start making them up. So what's really funny is, in these games that they put you in a group environment, you can actually see people making up rules so that they can create structure in their lives. That's incredibly valuable when you see how other people respond to situations where you haven't created a structure. Because how many of us in our world have actually tried to run our businesses, you know, on the fly, and we haven't given our team the right direction, and then we've wondered why it didn't work out, you know? What else can I tell you? Oh gosh, I mean, if they put you through a personality profiling system, and God, we had so much fun, because then we could see how our different basic personalities were used in business and where we could be at our most effective. So I actually found out that I was pretty funny, and what a great skill to have. You know, I'm taking a stand-up comedy course next month. Who would have ever thought that I would have ended up there? So if you haven't been to a Money in You, make sure you find out where one is and get booked in right away. Even if you are feeling like you are at the lowest point in your life, this is the experience that you need that will really turn things around for you. And if you're already successful, well, this is going to lift your game.